Yeah, bro. So we were supposed to do this a couple weeks ago, man, and you had some bad news you hit me with, man. I
Yeah.
don't know if you want to talk about it. If you don't, it's cool, man. But
Uh,
yeah, it's pretty deep, bro.
yeah, July 18th, my mom passed away in her sleep around like 2 o'clock in the morning. I think I was on the way to work.
Damn.
Further in the morning, and my grandma, she had caught me. She didn't want to tell me why. But when I got there, when I was on the way there, it's like in my spirit, I already knew. But what's even crazier is I had a shroom trip like 2 weeks prior to that. And I had a vision that my mom passed away. It was
Damn,
weird,
bro.
bro. It was trippy. And I ended up crying during the trip and everything. So then when the news happened, I was just like, it just hit me all at once. Yeah, man, it's been rough. And then my birthday followed up.
That's
Today.
tough, bro.
Yeah.
Was she sick, or was something you kind of were already kind of expecting in a way?
Yeah, my mom, she pretty much been sickly a lot of her life. She actually I didn't find this out until her funeral. She actually was the youngest documented survivor of ovarian cancer in Texas.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so I really wasn't even supposed to be born because she wasn't even supposed to have kids.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but she ended up being on dialysis due to kidney failure and things like that. So it was something I kind of prepared my mom for.
Okay. Damn, bro. That's tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I mean, all I could tell you that one day was just keep on pushing, bro. You got something, man. You can't just, a certain situation, stop you from what you already pursuing and shit like that, man. But yeah, it's tough, bro. So yeah, you said your birthday, man. What you get to do to celebrate it on a lighter note?
I mean, I pretty much was just chilling with my friends, my close friends, with my cousin. We had went to the club, and I got to smoke me, put a few blunts in the air, and I ended up getting a few gifts. Yeah, I actually got this gift on my wrist right here. I mean, I can't really show you on camera because it's too small, but basically it's like a little jewel, and if you put it to your pupil, it's like actually a picture of my mom.
Oh, dope,
Me,
bro.
like a baby picture, yeah.
That's dope. Where'd you get that from?
I got it from my girl named Kiana.
Okay.
Yeah, she almost let me cry in the club.
Nah, that's deep, bro. That's deep for sure, man.
She hit me with it ever since.
Yeah, bro. So I had prepared a bunch of questions before, man, and then I kind of, it was last minute, so I'm like, man, you know what? Let's just kind of like freestyle it, kind of just, bye conversation wise and stuff like that, man.
Yep.
Go ahead and introduce yourself though to the people that don't know you yet, man.
My name's Keitherial, like ethereal, but it's Keitherial. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm 26 years old. I make music. I make hip hop and R&B and a little bit of alternative. I kind of make it all into one. If you get what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
you'll understand that further.
Yeah. And go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
My name is Rockstar. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm 28 years old. I'm an artist as well. I'm his big cousin, actually. I do like punk, alternative rock music for the most part. That's like my thing. But I'm trying to really venture off into the rap field, especially now more because, I don't know, it's like now that I'm getting older, bars are getting different, experiences in life getting different, so
Bro, his freestyles is crazy, like.
Yeah, it's dope, bro. And I mean, your aesthetic is different too, bro. So to hear you, rapping with the look, I'm sure it's gonna draw attention, bro. So that's pretty dope.
It's gonna draw mad attention. It's just crazy because you'll see me and be like, oh yeah, he does rock music. Of course, I love rock music. I love rock music all day and tomorrow.
Yeah.
But now I'm really trying to explore like rapping like seriously now, like actually doing that.
That's what's up, bro. As far as your name, bro, that's something I've been wondering. What's the background behind that?
So my name, at first it was like Key the Starseed, but I was like, nah, that's too. It takes too long to get the point across. So I was just looking for words, and I came across ethereal, and I had looked up the definition, and it was like too delicate for this earth.
Okay.
And I was like, ethereal, Key. My name's Kedrick, so it was like Key ethereal. I was like, yeah.
It's kind of blended, huh?
Yeah, it worked.
Okay. That's what's up, bro. And yeah, I mean, when I heard your music, bro, I could hear the Houston, style to it, bro, but it's different.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty dope because, Houston culture, bro, we deep in our culture, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's kind of hard to, steer away from what it is that we already know.
It's that Texas pride.
Yeah. For sure, bro. That's something that we carry, a lot stronger than other states and stuff like that, that pride in our state.
Yeah.
But what are your influences? What kind of, made you keep that Houston, but like I said, your own twist to it.
Man, it's really just me sitting back watching just like how the culture in Houston progressed over the years and where we've been headed and things like that. I just kind of feel like how can I add to our culture,
Right.
but like still keep it rooted. You know what I mean? Still
Right.
be rooted into it. But like I wanted to figure out how I can make it new or make it fresh.
Okay.
So it just took a lot of trial and error and like trying new things, you know. But my influences, I would say, definitely Sauce Walker for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're doing big things for the city for sure,
Yeah.
man. Did you catch that interview he did where he was talking about like Drake and the influences that he's took from him, but not really contributing?
I caught that clip, but I didn't catch the whole interview. I gotta watch the whole thing. But nah, yeah, I feel him on that though, cause like I said, that Texas pride, we sensitive about our culture, man.
Right.
Like we don't really like it. Like our culture, like it doesn't change. Like if you go talk to an elder, they're the same way. If you go talk to a kid, they speak the same. Like our culture is very deeply embedded. So it's like when you just go take from it and then dip off and then just forget about it, or you don't pay your homage, it's like man, like it is slapping the face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And but you feel is to that extent, like for Drake, with Drake for example, you feel like he is kind of a little bit grabbing from the culture but not really giving back.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, I'm probably the wrong person to ask because I really don't too much care about what bro be having going on like that. But I mean, I would say, yeah, like he does it so much to different places. It's like he probably doesn't think too much of it,
Right.
but it hurts harder from the people that he's taking from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he probably don't understand until he puts himself in those shoes and figure out where we're coming from.
Yeah, I guess it's that up and coming struggle's a little different. You probably forget forget about it a little bit. Once you reach that top.
Yeah.
So it's probably different. Trying to remember where you were at back then and put yourself back in them shoes. I guess.
Yeah, 'cause he been at the top for a while. So.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. He's been having a long run. How'd you feel about the whole? Did you keep up with the whole Kendrick Drake beef stuff?
Oh,
Everybody
man.
kept up with that. Everybody kept up with that.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's different perspectives. Some people kind of just try staying out the way with it. Some people kind of feel like they picking sides and stuff like that.
Man, bro, if you ask me, like personally, like bro, I feel like that's all orchestrated on a deeper level, but that's a different conversation.
Nah, get into that, bro. Like, get into that.
I mean, yeah,
Like
man.
a distraction, you mean?
Oh yeah, most definitely, it's a distraction to keep us from understanding what's really going on in the world. Like we have way bigger problems than who's winning the next draft. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now I feel that, bro, and I don't think too many people really touch on that neither. Especially being in the entertainment business, you kind of just want to entertain, and that's all you want to focus on and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, because people get their bag and then they forget why they end up making music in the first place. It's just all about making money.
Right.
But to me, it's like, nah, we use music to create change in the world. That's
Right.
originally what I feel like music was for. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's way bigger things to worry about than who's winning the next rap beef. Like, bro, we have kids in the Congo, like, they're suffering
Yeah.
because of the technology that we're using even to create this. So it's like,
Right.
we just need to focus on what's going on in our reality before, like, it becomes a lot more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's been uncomfortable.
That's one thing too that I feel like with hip hop, man, it's like I don't think we really recognize how strong of a influence it is and how much we can shift culture with it. That how it started off, it was about uplifting and stuff like that, and it seems like it's kind of been steered away from that in a way.
Oh yeah, I think it's easier to make music now because everybody has access to it, but I don't think everyone has a true passion for making music, and that's what it is. So it's becoming oversaturated.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are so focused on becoming famous or getting money from it than actually making good music yourself.
Right. You feel social media's contributed anything to that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, when you start seeing likes and retweets and stuff like that, it gives you dopamine and it boosts your ego.
It's all a show. It seems like it turns into just all a show, huh? Instead of the music, the art form.
Yeah, like I said, it becomes it's ego. It becomes too ego based,
Right.
and people start losing sight of like why they, like I say, end up making music or why they found it therapeutic.
Yeah. What was it that drew you to music, man?
Um, like I say, therapy. I was in the military, and
Oh, that's dope, bro. What branch were you in?
I was in the Air Force. This was about 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
For how long?
I only served like 2 years.
Okay, well, shoot, appreciate that though, man.
Like, no problem. I appreciate it. Yeah. So basically, this was when I actually found out my mom was going to be on dialysis. I think I was on like a leave for the weekend, and she had broke the news to me. But she broke the news to me like right before I was gonna, like the same day I was gonna leave to go back. And then I was just out. They had a lot going on as well in the military. Like, so I had to take all those thoughts with me on the drive back, and I was in a whole nother state away from my family, going through a lot, and I just started like having like suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like going through a real deep depression. So like I just it was crazy. I was listening. You know, I think that was around the time "Murder on My Mind" came out by Wanda B. Milky. Shout out Wanda B. Milky.
Yeah.
But to me, when I was listening to the song, like I felt like I had my murder on my mind. So it was like I took it to the studio and I like remixed it, and I was fucking with it. And I
So-
was like,
Was that the first time you laid something to a track?
yeah, that was the first time I actually took it to the studio, like brought
Okay.
something to a studio and I actually recorded something.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, and then I just kept doing that. Like I just kept making music, and then like it was someone in the military. The dude was like, I can't remember his name, but I swear if I remember, I'll say it. But he was like, yeah, bro, like the way you make music, like how good it is, and the rate you can make it, like that's not normal. And I was like, nah, but he's just saying. And he's like, nah, like seriously, bro, like you make good music at a irregular rate, bro. Like you make this shit fast as fuck. Like you need to do something with it.
Yeah.
And it was just like little stuff like that. People telling me, like, kept telling me things about stuff like that, about how the music I was making. And I was like, shit, maybe they right.
Yeah.
And then it took a while for me to convince myself, like, maybe I can do something with
So it was like other people were seeing it before you were seeing
it.
it.
Yeah, other people were saying it before I could.
But that's dope that you actually, you gravitated to it in a way and then you actually applied it.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro. It seems like you had access though to being able to jump in and out of a studio and stuff like that, or how'd that happen?
It was really more so like, I mean, I don't mind. Like I grew up an only child, so like I don't mind just venturing off doing something by myself. So it was
Right.
like I was already out there by myself in the first place. So I was like just googling studios, and I was in Arkansas. That's why I was stationed, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, okay, dope.
So I was like, let me just find some studios. And I just found one. I think it was called A-Ball Studio, something like that. And I just pulled up and recorded
Without knowing anybody?
without knowing nobody. Just did it on my own, like solo mission.
Oh, that's pretty dope, man.
Yeah. I always been like that though, just kind of a loner, like a popular loner. Like I was always cool with majority of people, everybody knew, but like I just like to be with myself.
Yeah. It's one thing about it. It's one thing to be lonely, and it's another thing to be alone.
Yeah.
You comfortable with one, you're not really comfortable with the other.
Right. And a lot of people, it's hard for a lot of people to be comfortable alone with themselves.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I think that's a superpower though, man.
Yeah, it can be a superpower, or it can be a curse too, because you can also push people away and lose sight of like.
Yeah, that's
love
true
and
too.
shit.
You get kind of too stuck in your own mind and stuff like that, and you kind of don't take into account other people and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I kind of been dealing with this grievance too, because like my natural instinct is to shut down.
Yeah.
And like push people away and be like, nah, I need some me time. But with this, it's different because people are concerned about me, and I can't just shut the world off just because I'm grieving. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let people know I'm okay, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that's something that we probably don't think about, is how much we actually affect the people that are close to us. You might see some in a way that you're cool with, but you gotta take into account that that's not necessarily how everybody else sees it as well.
Yeah.
Especially those that mean something to you.
Yeah,
Damn,
definitely.
that's something, man. That's something, bro. And what's one thing that you've been feeling like it's been kind of helping you out besides the music right now?
Texting. I'll say tattooing one, because I do tattoo outside of making music.
Yeah.
And just meditating, because I'm real deep into, like I'm real health conscious and into the stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I meditate a lot.
Hey, and what got you into all that? Like the peace of mind that you search and stuff like that. The meditation. The how you maneuver through things. Because Did you grow up with your dad also, or just your mom?
Oh yeah, I grew up with both my parents in
Oh,
the same
okay.
household, but more so it was my mom's boyfriend of 8 years she had. Like he was very like real conscious, so he would like put a lot of things in my ear when I was younger to like introduce me to it, but not too much. So he would
Hmm.
like have me watch like stuff like Hidden Colors. Uh, um, he had me read like a Marcus Garvey book,
Okay.
or he'll have me just like read out the encyclopedia. Like he had me doing little stuff like that. He just have like long lectures with me just to open my mind up to new things outside of what I was programmed or taught in school.
Okay.
And he pretty much like taught me how to learn in itself, like to go research and learn on my own.
Hmm.
So it kind of started from there, and he mainly was just like learn your body more than anything, or learn yourself more than anything. So that's kind of what started.
Yeah.
And then when I jumped into the depression and I able to pull myself out of it, that's when I started like focusing more on my mental.
Yeah. And that's something you feel like you did on your own, or is that something that you seek therapy for? Or?
I mean, I went through therapy, but that wasn't what necessarily sparked my spiritual journey. It was more so the music
Hmm.
and why the music was helping. I wanted to figure out why the music was helping me the way it was.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think, like I said, I think music's hip hop in specific is it's a powerful art form, man. And
Yeah, man.
what you consume is kind of what you put in your head and what you let out as well.
Yeah, man. It's all
So
vibrations and frequencies.
yeah, man. So I think not too many people really think about that stuff, man.
Oh yeah, nah, X did though. Most definitely. Shout out to X.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
vibration and frequencies.
Was that somebody that you were influenced by a lot too?
Man, what? You're gonna see, like, I guarantee you, a lot of artists that you see coming out of this new generation, they're gonna be influenced. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, he had a big influence.
yeah.
As
I
far as
think.
like being alternative, like not being scared to go the alternative bro. Like especially him, my cousin, he's a big influence as well. Like because he's himself, bro. He's not scared to jump into the things that's not popular within our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like he just does what he want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as far as what, man? Speak on that.
Well, like far as like my music, my style, man, I go against the grain so much. It's ridiculous because put it like this: being a black kid from poverty, from the hood, quote unquote,
Yeah,
homestead over there, it's really hood over there, extremely hood. For me and my yellow bone behind to be considered the white boy of the homestead, it was detrimental to a person's mental health.
right. It's
So
certain.
I basically was not black enough to be black, but too black to be anything else.
You kind of stuck in the middle right there, huh?
Yeah, so I had to. It's like you had one or two options. Either you break down and you eventually become what everybody wants you to become, or you rise above. And I had to do that from a young age.
Yeah.
Like I tell people to as you even said it earlier, if I was to die today, and I get to read the book of like all the words or all the things I ever done in my life, the number one word would be probably fuck, and the number 2 or 3 would probably be it. Cause I had to say fuck it a very good chunk of my life, like a very good chunk from a very young age.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, man, it's like it's hard to be it's what DMX said. It's hard being sucker free in a world full of lollipops.
Damn. For real,
It's
man.
hard.
Hey, man, put it like this: imagine everybody is riding their bikes to the park to play basketball. I'm riding a skateboard. I like to barefoot hike. People like to go fight. Like I grew up in
Bars
this,
right there.
like I grew up in this type of environment, and like, man, it's a different thing to find yourself compared to finding yourself amongst others.
Right. So what was your escape, man, in that environment?
Shoot, honestly, it started with long walks, barefoot walks.
Yeah.
Like I said, I used to walk to the park sometimes barefoot, or I just started going into like parks, walking in the grass, becoming grounded. And like I took a lot of, not even studies, but I started doing a lot of yoga, started learning about these things. And like from a young age, like I learned this about myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm so like, I don't know, green. I like to help the earth. I can't kill small animals. Like I was one of those people. So like I learned to get a piece of mind, piece of clairvoyancy, like clairvoyancy or whatever how you say it. When I'm barefoot hiking, I'm walking around, Everything's quiet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I can hear my lungs expand. Like, I don't know. That's the only way I find peace.
Explain that grounding, man, because you know, it's funny. My sister, she's into some of that stuff, right? And so she got me this mat that I got down there, man. And she's like, yeah, either sleep on it or be barefoot on it. It's
Oh
right
yeah,
under there.
the mosh mat.
Yeah.
I know it's
So
mosh.
I do it, but I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Man, grounding is basically, you gotta think about your chakras and energy. Like, energy is not created nor destroyed, it's transferred from one form into another. Like, you produce your own energy, but then Earth has its own energy. Grounding is like, for like the shoes, soles, and stuff like that, that separates your feet from the ground. Think of your body as a conductor, a conduit. Like, you have to remove that to let the energy flow.
Take them rubber soles off.
Like, put your feet in the dirt. Go to the beach and put your feet in the sand, like, and sit there. Like, feel the energy, like, circulate. Like, you can, like, Mother Earth breathes. Like, this planet is alive. Like,
Yeah.
you can feel it. It produces its own energy. Like, if you think about it, we're the only thing that can't reach equilibrium with any environment.
Yeah.
So it's like the Earth has its own energy. Feel the energy. Breathe in, breathe out.
Just being one in tune with it.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, that's deep, man. Yeah, like I said, I've been trying, and I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to be feeling with this, but
Yeah, man, you just focus on your breathing.
that's what it is, huh?
Yeah.
Be present in the moment.
She's big on yoga and all that stuff. She's big on like stones. I be trying to figure that out too.
Okay, the stones, that's a lot. There's too many stones out there. There's
Yeah.
too many stones.
Sounds different level, man.
But breathing is number one. It's like, breathing is everything. It's literally like, you do it every day. You do it all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, it's the best thing to have like, just think about if you're in a stressful situation. What do they always tell you?
Just breathe.
They always tell you that, right? But imagine taking that with everything. They even got breathing exercises to help you calm your mind through it. Even things that are not stressful. Like, even I found out that if you chew hard candy or something when in a stressful situation, it calms your brain down.
Yeah.
So imagine doing that without the candy, like doing that with, like how our ancestors did, breathing. Like, we had to sit here and breathe, take everything in, come back out with it. Take everything in, come back out with it. You work inwards to work outwards.
Yeah. How far apart are you, age wise?
2 years.
2 years. Okay. So y'all kind of y'all grew up together. I'm assuming.
No, not necessarily. We seen each other here and there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
So-
like a here and there type of thing.
And I guess y'all built a stronger bond as y'all got older.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause y'all kind of like on the same
Yeah,
wavelength,
we was on the
man.
same-
So I'm like,
Man, where you been at, bro?
I know, bro. Oh my god.
You know, I was into a lot of same stuff.
It was crazy because it was like a series of unfortunate events. Like, oh my gosh. Just
We linked up and it was just like, man, bro, we was just like best of friends.
like, where have you been all my life?
that's hilarious, man. No, but that's cool, man. So for the most part, it's just y'all two always hanging out, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we bring everybody around us.
Okay.
Heck yeah. And it's funny because everybody would see me and see that I'm like the most wild one, the most active one. Like, I'm proactive, I'm energetic.
Yeah.
Then they see him and he's like chill, quiet.
The yin and yang.
Yeah.
Literally, like,
But then you stay around long enough and then you see you'll see that he's just like me in like the funniest ways. He's just like quiet about it, you know?
Yeah. Now, don't they say you gotta watch out for the silent ones, man?
Yeah.
No, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. And as far as siblings or anything like that, you grew up with any
Yeah, I'm a middle child. I have an older brother, younger sister type of thing.
Okay.
So like my biological dad got like three other kids over there. Then my stepdad got about like 3 other kids over there. But from my mom, my stepdad, I guess you could say this. Well, I'm the middle child from them, but I'm the only product of my mom and my dad type of thing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I have a lot of step siblings, but I'm still a middle child.
Yeah. And y'all way different?
Yeah, a lot different. Honestly, except my little sister. My little sister is just like me in a different way. So I'm like a raver, rocker type of thing. She's like hood. she's like hood, like to the max.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I rave, she goes to hood parties. The way I do all my rock star stuff, she's doing ratchet ghetto stuff.
Turn up.
That's
Made
pretty
Like seriously. Like that's my little sister. I love her to death. Shout out to Crystal, aka Twix. That's my little sister. Love her to death.
That's dope. That's dope. How long have you been doing music for?
I've been doing it for probably like 3-4 years now. I've been wanting to do music, just never had like the encouragement to do it. ADHD, I'm good at a lot of things.
Yeah.
So when I started making music, I was just like, cool, this is something I want to do. Made my first song one day, and was just like, all right, cool, so excited. But then as like, the music, like evolution happens. Like now if I listen to my old stuff, I'm like, oh, this is disgusting. Get this, like delete all this.
I don't want to hear my own shit. Turn this shit up.
Like at all, like type of thing. So it's like working with that and then working with real life. Like being an artist, being a musician, it's like it's liberating, but it's also it keeps you in a box and also liberates you at the same time. And you just gotta find your healthy balance in between.
Yeah. What are the challenges that you feel you've had to deal with? Trying to keep them both in line.
Finance is a lot.
Yeah.
And then I have a daughter, I have a child. She's 4, her name is Athena. Okay. So even with that, like I want to do music, but I have to pay for things for her and things like that. I have to pay for things like living, like like living is a big thing, like which is crazy because, like I said, my life is a combination of unfortunate events with like brief commercial breaks of happiness.
Hey, that's a bright way of looking at it, man.
Heck yeah, man. Just because I'm in hell doesn't mean you know what I'm saying. I'm in hell, so I make s'mores. You feel me?
That boy got bars. That's dope. That's dope, man. What's one thing that you want to try and put out with your music, man? What's one thing you want to try and push forward, both of y'all?
Man, elevate the goddamn consciousness.
Yes. Like, make you understand yourself within our music.
Yeah.
Like, every song is not going to hit every person, but that song is meant for that person if it hits you.
Okay, that's dope, man. You're not trying to do it for the masses, basically. Man.
Nah, heck no, bro. It takes the umph in it. It takes the umph out of it.
You ain't gonna reach everybody.
Yeah.
Can't, man.
But it's the ones you do reach.
Yeah, but I think that's one thing with music though is people doing it, expecting to be famous and just to blow up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that if it happens, of course there's a talent behind it, but people gravitated to it. On top of that, and it's got to touch people.
It has to, but it has to touch yourself. Like it has to touch you too. Like when you do your art, like you have to love and appreciate your art more than anybody else on the face of the world. Like nobody else can hype your art more than what you hyping your art is, no matter what it is. And the moment you feel any, it's not that good, then it's not that good.
Because if you don't care about it, watch out for somebody else.
Nah, that's true, man. That's true. You gotta have faith in what you're doing yourself before you expect others to accept it as well.
And it's not easy though. Not all the time. Not every time you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm ready to put this. Nah, you're not gonna be like that all the time.
But that's the point. That's like the best thing about it because you're not gonna like everything you do. It's like life. You're living it. You're not gonna like everything you do, but you know what you have to do because the ends justify the means. Yeah. So it's like music is life in its own sense. Like you gotta live it.
Yeah, I think we get caught up too much in the negative, and we don't allow ourselves to really appreciate the stuff that we're going through in the moment.
Mm.
So it's like I guess it's the state of mind that you allow yourself to be in.
Yeah.
So if you can recognize that you're going through tough times, but you're gonna see the way out of it. There's one way of looking at it, and then there's other people that just kind of just dwell too much in the messed up stuff that they're going through and don't allow themselves to figure out the way out.
Most definitely. Like my favorite quote to this day, and this is that quote that like sticks with you. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is a choice.
That's deep, bro. That's deep, yeah.
I was gonna just say that that's pretty much a lot of what my music is talking about. Like that's the substance of my music pretty much is pretty much finding the light in the darkness.
Yeah.
That's what I am, the light in the darkness. Like a lot of what I go through, it may be bad, but you can find light in the darkness. And that was the whole purpose of you being there anyway.
Yeah. Nah, that's dope, man. Like I said, I heard your music, bro, and it was different, man. Like I said, I noticed still the influence, the Houston influence,
Yeah,
but you taking it somewhere different, man. And I appreciate that.
I appreciate it. Well, which song did you like the most?
Well, the first one I heard was, I think what was it called, Swinging.
Oh, Swinging in Motion?
Yeah, Swinging in Motion. That was deep.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I like that one, man. But the other one that the first one I heard was, it wasn't that one, bro. I found that one after the fact. Just Breathe In.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah,
That's a great one right there.
yeah. It's dope vibes to your music, bro.
Appreciate it. But that's the thing. That's why my name is Keith Ethereals, because it's more of like feeling. Like my music is like light and like airy, but it also can like I also can rap too. So
Yeah,
it can be hard and like groovy. Like I just it just depends on how I'm feeling, you know.
right.
It's just an expression, different expressions of myself.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, for me, it's like swinging in motion seems like it'd be something that get people really interested right away,
Yeah.
and then once they start getting to know you, they get to see the other side of you,
Yeah.
and that's something that they'll appreciate more after the fact too, man.
Yeah.
Because like I said, everybody's kind of I'm not gonna say everybody, but a lot of people are real surface level, man. So it's like you gotta try and reach them with that attention, grabbing hook real quick.
I mean, yeah, you gotta be practical in it, and well, at least that's what I feel like I have to do at
Yeah.
first, because I can't just jump straight too deep into like deeper level of substance, because then I'm like, oh, what you talking about?
But it's unfortunate though, huh? Because I'm sure that's something that if you could just do that all the time, that's probably something you
But at the same time, like lately I'll catch myself doing that, but like the song will be so good, like you'll be like this. It's like how people make like ignorant ass music.
Yeah.
Or, like they don't care because the music is so damn good.
yeah.
It's the same thing. Like it's like real, like deeper like substance. But like you probably not catching it, but you don't care because the music's so damn good. So it make you want to go back and listen to it, and then eventually you like wait, what are you saying? Oh shit.
Yeah.
And that's what people be saying about it.
So have you done any live shows yet?
Yeah, I performed in South by Southwest last year actually.
Oh, okay, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, it was fun. It was nice.
Was that your first time out there?
Yeah, performing. Yeah, it wasn't my first time in Austin, but yeah, that was cool. Like I was on 6th Street. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went out there with my team, me and my homeboys, my brothers.
Hmm.
We went out there and I performed. It was cool. They had got like a little live performance recorded and everything. Cool
Okay.
experience.
Okay. And you got anything else coming up?
Yeah, I'm actually working on the album right now. Yeah, it's called 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
When you planning on dropping that?
I want to say next year, early next year for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, time's gonna go by real quick, man.
yeah, it's gonna come up fast. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Y'all got any music collaborating with each other, or y'all kind of doing y'all's own thing at the moment?
The funniest shit is we stay together, bro.
I know we stay together and got nothing together yet.
And we'll be like, bro, let's make a song.
We'll start something and then not even
Like that's how music be sometimes. Like you can't force it. Like it just have to
Yeah.
be. Like that's how we are though. Like we don't force it. Like if it comes, it comes. Like it's gonna come natural.
But I make sure he exercises though. We get a freestyle session in, like
Yeah.
at least
I
a
ain't
good
gonna
10
lie.
minutes at least.
Yeah, making me freestyle because I'm not a freestyler, bro. Like, but I am a freestyler because I can freestyle. I just don't usually always have the confidence to freestyle and let it out. But yeah, I'll be doing a little something.
Yeah.
This dude right here though, oh my god, this dude will go for minutes. Like, I'm talking about, bro. We'll just be sitting there. I'll be like, god damn, bro, how is he doing this? And not running out of words. Like, this shit crazy.
Yeah.
It happens randomly.
Yeah.
I'm not the greatest. It's just cool sometimes.
Cause like it's a lost art, bro. Like you don't really see that as much now. Like people just coming off the dome.
Nah,
and just
definitely
going
not.
Like that.
Definitely not. And then when they say they do, it's actually something that they read art.
Yeah.
Yeah, reading stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, I've been doing improv stuff since like college.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I have like an associate's degree and stuff.
Yeah.
And like that's one of my things. And like I took philosophy, debate class, public speaking, and I would get in trouble in class for like not having anything or like nothing written and stuff like that. Nothing needs to be proofread or nothing. Like my teachers hated it. Like I swear they would hate it. You know how math teachers get mad when you don't show your work?
Yeah.
It's like that type of ferocity. Yeah, it's like that same ferocity. I swear to God, it was crazy.
That's crazy, man. What'd you go to college for?
I just went for my basis, but honestly, I only went to college. I went to HCC, but I only went there to basically prove a point that I can be me. I can be this. 'Cause I smoked, I partied, I had fun with friends. I lived my life, but I proved to my parents that I can do this and also get an education, and then prove that basically school is like not needed, basically. Yeah. And I know I'm not in the greatest position in my life right now, but I'm not gonna lie to you. When you realize that how big of a scam the schooling system is, especially here in America, it's like it makes you not even want to do it. It makes you. I rather struggle doing what I want to do than being successful and falling in line for somebody else.
Bro, these kids getting rich off. These kids are becoming millionaires off the internet.
Exactly.
Yeah, my school.
We're in different times now, man.
Yeah.
Where once college was looked at as the key. Now it's like you can do a lot more without it. It seems like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what the key is. What the key is about to be. It's about to be blue collar work, like skills, like trades, like.
Yeah, definitely.
What can you do? Like, what do you know how to do with your hands?
Yeah, it's getting to a point where people don't want to do nothing with their hands.
Exactly. Everybody's paying somebody to do something.
I don't care how big I get in this rap shit. Bro, I'm gonna keep me a skill or a trade. I promise you, bro. Because the way we're going, people are going to lack that because of how comfortable we are with technology. So I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all some game.
That's for real, man. Like I said, everybody wants to be famous now, man. So they ain't really thinking about any skills. They just want to, what grabs the most attention, gets the likes, gets the views and stuff like that.
Not everybody want to be famous because people know what it takes to be famous. We all seen what it takes to be famous. Nobody really want to do all that. They want to be semi-famous. They want to make it. They want to make money off their art. Which is okay, but I hate when people say that they want to be famous and blah blah blah. I'm like, you don't want to do what it takes. You don't want to do what it takes to be famous. I know you don't. Look at me. I know you don't want to do what it takes. I know you don't. Even though there are people out here that does attain fame, without doing all the extra stuff and things in those sorts, and which is possible. I'm not saying it's for everybody, but you can literally name people that does it. No, you can't ask me to name people because I'm bad with names. But the point is just, it's not hard. I mean, it is pretty hard, but not everybody is willing to do that, to go the extra mile, to do what it needs to be done to be the way you're trying to be.
Put in the work, you mean?
Yeah.
Put in the work. Yeah.
No, that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I get what you're saying, man. But yeah, I mean, back to what you're saying, that hard work and stuff like that that skill, that the trades and stuff like that. I think that's important, man.
Yeah.
That's probably something that should be pushed on to people and stuff like that. Younger kids more now too, man, because that's not something people get looked down on for having a blue collar job, but don't even recognize how much they actually make.
Sure. I know, making continuous bread at that.
If you you come to Texas and you go to these big ass houses, ask them what they do for a living. Yeah. I guarantee you, 9 out of 10 is gonna be blue collar.
Yeah.
Or they own some type of business that is a blue collar business.
Right.
Yeah, Houston got a good. That's one thing I can't get behind as far as a lot of people moving down here is as far as the work culture, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can forever expand it.
Yeah, I mean, his state's growing over here, man. You said you were out in Austin. I lived in Austin for 3 years, and it was just booming out there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty dope city out there, though.
Period. They are coming down here.
Austin toured around my graffiti park. I'm not letting that go. I was there. I actually drove down to Austin to for the whole memorial for cause they was tearing down the graffiti park, and I was just dang. Too many people moving here, bro. I gotta get back.
Messing it up. Yeah, for real, man. Nah, well, I mean, as far as hip hop, man, what's how do you feel the state of hip hop is right now?
Whew. Okay. I feel like if you have a true, genuine passion for music and the art for it, in the art form, you really appreciate it, now is the perfect time to show that. That's what I feel like about it.
Okay.
Because it's so it's oversaturated. But at the same time, the times we're in is like nobody, like you can be anything you want to be in the times we're in. Like just show up as yourself, and I guarantee you, as long as you're showing up as yourself, and like you putting genuine effort into your art form, like you're gonna be alright.
Yeah.
Cause everybody trying to sound like everybody else.
Yeah, for real, man. Who you blame for that?
Internet. Gave people too many reflections.
Yeah.
Like we shouldn't be seeing this many people at once.
I heard that recently, man. That our brain isn't, built for
It's not.
for all the interactions that we have and stuff.
Yeah, I believe that. Like Twitter, like that is. I feel like it's bad for your brain. We shouldn't be seeing that many people's thoughts at once. Like I feel like it's bad. But at the same time, it can be good because it's a double-edged sword. Because like now we're in times where like information get passed. Like you know what I'm saying? So we can all be on the same accord.
Yeah.
A lot much more easier now. So it just depends on how you use the internet. Because at the end of the day, it is a tool.
Yeah. But then on the flip side, though, man, everything's so accessible. It's like everything is just kind of in and out of our brains, man.
Yeah. Attention span ain't the same.
At all.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, we got way too much going on nowadays.
It started with Vine.
Yeah, for real, no lie, huh?
7-second videos and you good.
Damn, man.
On to the next one.
That's just when you gotta take the individual responsibility of like maintaining your mental health. Like at the times we're in your mental health, like you really have to stay on top of that nowadays, most definitely. Now more than ever.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, the thing is, man, it's like if you're not seeking it, it's not really just out there, out in the open. It's not that mainstream, it seems like. I mean, it seems like now it's getting there, but...
We talking about like spiritual, what we talking about?
Yeah, just, the mental consciousness, being in tune with yourself and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it is there. I mean, because they have no choice. People are naturally already becoming conscious to that anyway, so they have to.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's cool though how putting that into your music, man. Like I said, I can't say that enough, man. Hip hop, I think, is like a big tool, and we take it for granted how much we can push forward with it.
Yeah, but I don't get mad at how people use music or what their purpose is for using it, because at the end of the day, like music is just a medium. Like you can't blame someone for how to use it. Like I can't tell someone how to use an instrument.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I guess you coming at it from the artist perspective, because
Yeah.
It's art, so you can't
yeah.
you can't tell somebody how to create their art and stuff like that.
Mhm.
As a consumer though, it does kind of get frustrated, but then again, as a consumer, you can only blame yourself too, because I mean, there's so much out there. If you ain't getting what you want, you ain't looking for it.
It's too much finger pointing and not just like leading by example.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just know what I'm in here to do, so hopefully, not even hopefully, I know it's gonna make a difference for sure.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. And I mean, it's gonna be appreciated for sure. If your heart's in it and your mind's in it, man, you're gonna put something that the people need to hear.
I mean, it's fun. Like, I don't like it. Be too much like bag chasing. Like, bro, this music is fun, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bring that back. Like, people are taking the fun out of music. Is what I feel like. Like, it's not
Yeah.
as fun as it used to be. It's too much politics.
You don't think it's just because of how it's being exploited though that it kind of
Yeah, most definitely. Because it's too much money behind. Like, I ain't gonna say it's too much money behind it, but it's just too much business behind it. I
Yeah.
feel like. But at the same time, in this internet area, like it's kind of fighting back because like kids are able to make music on their phone now. So like that's people feel like that's a bad thing. Or if you look at it as a business side, like as far as producers and like what I'm saying, stealing beats and stuff like that. But like it can be a good thing because it gives a lot of kids a chance to express themselves a lot more easily.
Yeah.
So I just feel like we should pay attention to like what's going to come as far as this new generation coming out.
Yeah, like it's like a little shift between like where artists was more worried about getting signed, and now more artists now are like, especially the new upcoming artists, everybody's trying to be independent.
Yeah.
Like everybody's trying to make bread off of being independent instead of trying to sign a deal, which is crazy now. Like what back in what's that the SoundCloud era, like everybody was getting signed. Like that was like the thing. Everybody wanted to get signed. Freaking everybody. Now, everybody's starting their own thing. Everybody's starting their own clique, their own brand, their own fashion, their own thing.
Yeah, people turning down deals now, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People getting, like, music is getting its freedom back. But, like, we're gonna go into a renaissance era.
So,
Yeah, most definitely. It's too much freedom in music now.
yeah. Yeah, but I guess it also depends on how much you believe in your music too, huh? Because I mean, if you don't really see that longevity in it with you, with what you're doing, then you probably might just jump on that bag real quick.
Hmm.
You know, that first offer you get and stuff like that. Or I mean, if it's the people that are ignorant to the business as well that just get taken advantage of, you know, they might think it's a good deal at the moment and they don't know what they got.
Exactly. Sure, it's just one of those things. It's like that's why you gotta have the knowledge with it too, as well. Like as a musician or artist, you have to understand once you get to the point that you want to start making money from your art, there's a whole other side to your art that you have yet to explore because you have been focusing on the creator aspect of it. Now you got to think about the market aspect of the business aspect of these fine print contracts that people have with a lot of things. So it's like once you start seeing that, getting into that, you're clueless because you never did none of this. You never thought about none of these things.
It's a dog eat dog world,
What?
Yeah, that's tough, man. You know, independent is in the long run, it's the way to go, but it's probably the hardest way to go too because there's so much you gotta learn behind it.
You gotta snowball it, man. Like you're not gonna just get it all together in one night, like 1 month, 1 year.
Yeah.
Like that should take a while.
And nowadays, not everybody's trying to work with each other. And by like people, it's more about like the producers, the engineers. Like you know how hard it is to. I remember back when people are just making beats just so dudes can freestyle. When people are just giving beats just so people can just rap on them or sing on them or something, do something with them. Yeah. Nowadays, I seen a guy literally just started making beats probably like a month or so ago. Started charging for his beats now. Like, who are you? Like, how do people do this? Like, why? We have lost like real sight in most producers, and not most. I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to put a lot of people in a group that don't belong there. But what I've known, a lot of producers are like doing this for real. Like, why are y'all? We have losing. Hey, I want you to pay for this beat, pay for this beat, pay for that. Hey, bro, that's not how we get rich. That's not how we get successful. Notice I said we get rich, we get successful. Like it doesn't just work just off beats like that. Like you're not him already like producing beats for people who are him. Like you're not doing that. You're nobody producing beats for nobody, and we supposed to make each other somebody.
Yeah, no, like the producer and the artist go hand in hand. It's too much of a disconnect.
Yeah.
Like, we need each other.
Yeah, for real, man. But you think part of that is just people that just get caught up, they don't want to do the work behind it and they just want to get paid right off of it, so they get caught up and, I see so-and-so getting paid for it, so let me, if I'm doing this right now, I should be getting paid for it. Right?
Exactly. Like, we have to have jobs. Like, this is an investment. Like, even all your setup, all this is an investment. Yeah. And you're going to use this to make your profits. Right. This is just not going to automatically bring you. This is all liabilities until you make it an asset.
Yeah, so, and it's not going to be something that you're going to profit off right away neither. And that's something that I don't think people take into account too. That just because you have it don't mean you actually going to get it.
Exactly.
So, that's one thing I live by, man.
Yeah. It's work, bro. It's
good work, bro. Like, you gotta be resilient. It's constant work. It's constant work. Whatever it is that you want to do, it's constant work behind it, man.
Heck yeah. That's what makes it more rewarding, more fulfilling when you get it because you did it. Yeah. It was a you versus you thing. Either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it.
Yeah. And that's a big thing to conquer. So that's why you shouldn't have time to be worrying about what the next man doing because you should be battling yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. And you think that's something that the younger generation is gonna start picking up on? Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes I worry about the younger generation.
The younger generation. My little brother, bro. Alright, so I'm the oldest. It's me, then my little brother, and my sister, my two sisters. My little brother 19, so he is the younger generation. I feel like they're a lot more aware of what's going on in the world. So like that's why they don't care.
Yeah.
Cause they already like the time they grew up like a lot of them got robbed in their childhood, like as far as COVID and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then like they grew up on the internet, so they were access to internet a lot faster than a lot of people were, or like we were. So like they caught on to a lot of things. So like that's why I say a lot of them getting money faster. A lot of them, but still like at the same time, they're being raised by the internet and they're lacking those morals and principles because a lot of adults are like being stuck at the 9 to 5 or like trying to provide for themselves like that. And just the internet period, just getting caught up in the household. But it's, yeah, they smart and they fearless, but they just need to gain those morals and principles.
The morals and principles. That's what's missing, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for
With
sure.
grandma and papa like we
Yeah, so it's like they're growing up kind of on their own, so they think they already got it figured out in a way, I guess.
the internet, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's good to hear, bro. Cause like I said, I'm a little bit more pessimistic on it.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, somebody got to be optimistic.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, and I'd love to be wrong. I'm not gonna lie, I'd love to be wrong. So, I guess it's just sometimes you just get caught up too much in what's going on, man. Politics, the news, all that stuff. So it kind of you get in that mental space too, where it's like, man, you really just feeding into the bullshit that they feeding you, you know.
Man, yeah. You gotta learn how. You gotta practice that discernment, bro. Like recognizing what's what. What
Yeah.
isn't.
Selective hearing.
Yeah.
Nah, and I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like real bad, but it's just sometimes you do get caught up a little bit in it.
Yeah, I mean that's why we say you gotta take those breaks and meditate and focus on your breathing and like just focus on your own universe and your own world.
You
Yeah,
gotta take the world in as it's happening.
yeah. And you, because you mentioned spirituality, you big on that and stuff like that. But what's the difference between spirituality and like following a religion? Besides the fact that I guess people see religion as kind of a way of control, right? Somebody else telling you what to do and stuff like that.
It's not as condescending. Like nobody's gonna judge you for where you at on your journey in spirituality. Like, or nobody shouldn't be judging you on where you at. Because if they are, then they're defeating the purpose of it. Like, it's more about finding yourself rather than comparing to what somebody else is and how they should be. Just focusing on you.
Put it like this: religion is like a school of people trying to graduate and go to college. Wow, spirituality is you, one person, trying to be valedictorian. So you, one person, can be at wherever college you, that one person, wants to be at. You're not trying to move with a pack. You are moving by yourself independently through these stages of life.
Yeah.
Like religion is a pack. Like that's what it really is. It's a pack. Everything it's a pack. Everything is a pack. Like no, this book tells us what to do. No, spirituality, you go through your own individual trials and tribulations in life. Like this is your thing. You don't know who God is. You become exactly what you're seeking out.
Okay.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like you don't follow a generic path. Your path is gonna be different. Like you're not gonna have this thing where, like, some people don't have empathy. Some people don't know how to see something and be like, oh, I feel bad for that person. Guess what? That person grew up different. You know what I'm saying? But if you was in a religious sense, it would be, hey, well, it don't matter how you grew up. You supposed to be like this.
Yes.
And that's the difference in it. Like spirituality is more you. Religion is more of a pack thing. Religion is a cult. It's exactly what it is.
Right. But with spirituality, is there a higher power, or are you the higher power?
Yes.
Is.
That explains it. Huh?
Everything is. That's it. Like you'll find out what you're meant to find out, no matter what it is.
I see. So it's basically it's like you're not boxing in the person to what it is that they're supposed to figure out for themselves.
Mm-hmm. There's no limitations.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything is your teacher.
Okay. And I had a question, which I guess it kind of I maybe already put it together, bro, because I see it, with your posts and stuff like that. The significance of green, man.
You want to know my significance?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm into the Egyptian gods a little bit. So like part of it is just I've always liked the color green as a kid, but when I got into like deities or Egyptian deities like that, I like Osiris and he's like green. So I just kind of like embody that spirit type thing, and I don't know, just the color green it also represents the heart chakra. So like I don't know, bro. I just like green, bro. Like I mean, I find different symbolic reasons why I like the color green in a lot of different ways. Just me like finding myself, but it's just the color that just stuck for real.
Okay.
I like what it represents majority of the time when people try to figure out what it means.
Okay. Yeah, because it fit the whole theme and stuff like that. But like, I'm sure there's more to it than just it's just your favorite color or something like that.
I mean, it means abundance too to me.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, like, also my favorite number is 8, and that means abundance. Like, that's why my album is called 18. Bro, 18 is crazy how those number things work for me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
my birthday is August 18th. My mom passed away 7/18. The lot she was like, everything 18.
Damn.
Yeah, like, weird.
Are you deep into like numerology and stuff like that?
I think I like numerology more than anything because like I listen to numbers a lot.
Okay.
Like, especially like right here it says Pat 8 on my knuckles. I don't know if the camera can see it. But
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera can see it. Yeah, it says Pat 8 on my knuckles. It's just a life path number.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's something you into too?
When it comes to that, not so really much. I'm a person that stick my foot in the every ocean type of thing.
Okay.
I know a little about a lot of things.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know too much about numerology and stuff like that. It's just something I kind of just been here and there about.
Just a bunch of stuff.
I've been curious about it though.
It's a lot of just synchronicities and just paying attention to what's around you. I mean, you create people try to give you meaning for numbers, but you give them their meaning. If you ask me.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, man. So if there's something else y'all want to push, man, let the people know.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to my album coming out next year called 18. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. RP my mama, 718, I love you. Follow me on Instagram at KIETHREREAL, Keith Eagle.
Yeah, I'm gonna post all that stuff. Just
Alright.
like I said, send me what y'all wanna push.
Man,
Now you can go ahead and push it. Like I said, I'm gonna still post it.
Okay, cool.
right now I'm working on music. I'm not doing any releases or anything. Still going through my like self journey thing. The only thing I do want to push is love one another, love everyone that's around you. Let love roll to the maximum output. That's one thing this world is falling short of. And I notice it every day, all day, everywhere I go. We are losing the sight that love is not just a noun, it is an adjective, it is meaning, it is my brother, it is my sister. You love. Like, that's why I want to push, because we just falling short of it, dude. Like, I don't know, Lenny Kravitz is one of my biggest idols, inspirations. So let love rule type of